growing? Are we gonna grow moringa seeds? Yeah? Are you happy about that? Okay, let's go. All right, tonight I'm going to share with you a way to get your moringa seeds to sprout. I have Baker Creek's dwarf variety, if you can see right there. These are the actual seeds. Now, I have seen videos and I have tried everything that I've seen, and I finally just gave up because I could not get them to root. But I did find a way. Finally, I should have just done it the way I thought would work the best, because I've gotten seeds to grow this way that I have started and now are out in my yard and doing very, very well. I should have just done it this way to begin with. So what we're gonna do is, you see, I got my seeds sitting out here. Now this is just a plain paper towel that I have doubled over both sides. What you're gonna do is you're gonna place your seeds in there inside. Now, I've already got some sprouted, so for demonstration purposes, I don't want to sprout these ones right this second. I'm just going to fold it over, and then I'm going to fold it over, and then fold it over again. Really simple right now. Then I'm going to take some water. Now, I just used filtered water. And I'm going to saturate this thing, but I don't want it so saturated that it is dripping everywhere. I'm gonna fold it over again, but I'm not gonna push real hard. Then I'm just gonna place it in a Ziploc bag. Now, you're gonna wanna date this when you did this, because you only want it to stay in the bag 5 to 7 days. 5 days, check it, 7 days. Then you're gonna take it out and plant it. Now, this is one I started 5 days ago. Well, actually 6 days. Let me take it out. I'm going to unfold this so you can see it. And look at this. They are growing. This one's got a root coming out the side. This one doesn't look so hot, but it may still come in. But like this one over here, I've got a root. This one has got a root on it. So this actually worked. And I did nothing special other than put it in paper towel and sit it in a dark place in my house. Now, I went out to my greenhouse and I grabbed a pot and filled it up with just some regular soil. I need one of those little dibbler things. All I'm gonna do is just make little holes. Not super deep, but deep enough to drop my seeds in them and cover them up. I need one of those dibbler thingies that they all talk about. I'm going to stick them in there. I'm going to make sure the root goes down. That's the way I want it to go. I'm going to stick that one down in there. Stick that one down in there. I don't have one in there, but we're going to stick this one in there. Now I'm just going to cover the holes. Then I'm going to water it in, and I'm going to sit it in my back room where it's kind of cool, but not cold. And we're gonna let it just grow in there, and I'll check on it in a few days and I'll show you the progress. All right, so these are my moringa seeds that I actually put in this pot 10 days ago. And look at them. They are still coming up. I'm starting to get some leaves. Yep, look at them. A couple more days. I'll be able to repot these in their own little pots out in the greenhouse. So today is December 28th. It's been a month now I started these seeds, and 4 of them did grow. The one I thought was kind of a dud, I guess was a dud, and it never grew. So today what I've done is I'm in my greenhouse right now. It's 60 degrees. I think it'll be fine to leave them out here now. If it gets cooler, I will take them in the house, but I'm going to transplant the 4 into 4 bigger pots, and we're gonna start with that. All right, I think I've got you in a position where you can see what's going on. So there's my 4 plants. I had to be careful with them, and I've got my potting soil here, and I'm going to turn this over and kind of stick my fingers in here so they don't fall out and break. And I don't know if you can see that, but there's seed, or the roots are coming down there. So I'm going to stick it in my potting soil here, and they're just going to kind of break loose. So there's the seeds. So I'm going to just start adding my potting mix. And if you don't know anything about these trees actually are a good source, from what I've seen. Do your own research on this. Have a lot of protein in them. So, and they're very nutritious. I don't know if you could see, let me get this one here. This one's got really good roots on it. Right here to the light part where it starts turning green, I'm going to put it in the dirt up to there. So, let me move that one out of the way, move that one out of the way. See it? So I put my finger right there where the light part starts turning dark, and just gonna start covering it up so it stands on its own. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. So that one's good. And now this one. Now this one actually has really good roots on it, so I'm gonna kind of just, if you can see the roots on that, right about here's where it starts turning dark, or light to dark on the stem. So that's where I'm going to bury it up to. And we're going to go for there. Wait, did I just see the seed that I thought wouldn't grow? Thought I just seen it. Nope, it's not in there. So it must have just rotted. This way, I already knew what was in this pot, so I can just dump it back into my potting soil here, and it'll just get reused. Now I'm just gonna water these in and let them stay out here until they get taller, and then I'll probably have to repot them into bigger plants or bigger pots, which I have tons of pots here. Then we'll see how they do this summer. All right, so now I have them all watered in, and they look pretty good. I'm gonna leave them out here in the greenhouse. Behind them, you see my goji berries that I started early. They're also from Baker Creek. Then we'll just probably, like I said, transplant them later into bigger pots. That way next year I'll have 4 trees, Moringa trees.